איזה notification קטן?
Yes.
סבבה.
With
Okay. Hi, I'm Guy Hilton from Amdocs Revenue Management. In today's Tech Talk, we'll talk about real-time notifications and the user experience. With me to talk about this element is Ron Agama, our Vice President of Product Management. Hey, Ron.
Hi, Guy. Thanks for having me.
Sure. So, Ron, here's a quick question. With more and more data plans becoming prominent in the life of a subscriber, we see that there's a very significant need for more visibility and control for the end user so that they'll be aware of their consumption, of their usage patterns, and also to be able to avoid bill shock and overage charges. What do you think should happen in this case?
This is a great question. We see today with the increased data consumption that this interaction with the user through our systems is much more enhanced. We have the online charging system, the policy server, and we actually control a lot of the elements that make this service really compelling for the end user or not. We also see some thresholds requested by users and roaming limits where we basically have to communicate certain elements to the customer itself.
So is there any specific platform or solution that you feel we should be offering the market?
Yes, we call this real-time customer experience, where basically we want to have a centralized place to manage all these interactions. We basically think that there's thresholding and all kinds of alerts that the user is configuring. We also have to conform to some roaming regulations in certain parts of the world, but we also want to make this an opportunity for us and the operators to actually make an interaction that is worthwhile with the customer, maybe doing some upsells or transitioning the customer to a different offer which is more compelling for them.
So do we in Amdocs have a solution or thinking about a solution to address this type of an approach?
Yes, recently we launched a platform that will actually aggregate all these notifications. On one hand, we want to make sure that we can address all the notifications on multiple channels, be it SMS, MMS, or even a smartphone notification system, whatever is the most compelling channel for that user. We also want to make sure that we can control user preferences and maybe language preferences and manage them in a single place. Secondly, we want to make sure that we have a single place to control the back-end system seeking interaction with that subscriber. It can be customer management or the policy server or the online charging. And thirdly, we need to make sure that this is a telco-grade system and make sure that we can actually deliver to the customer a real-time and timely experience.
So you've mentioned online charging. Does this product actually integrate into our convergent charging?
Certainly. We think that this is a requirement today from online charging systems to be able to deliver this type of notification to the user and manage the interaction.
So how does this impact the day-to-day customer in his day-to-day data consumption?
Well, when we look at customer experience today, using data sessions that will often be open for the entire day, we want them to be notified quickly about thresholds that they're setting. If it's a shared data plan, we want to make sure that the parents can control the consumptions of their kids. We want to make sure that roaming is notified in a timely manner when you exceed a certain threshold. And we want to make sure that if we do offer the customer something, it's timely, it's in the right time for the customer to actually be attracted to that offer.
Great. So Ron, thanks very much for your time. And thank you all for joining us on Tech Talk. Join us on amdocs.com for more Tech Talks. Thanks and have a great day.
For sure. Yes.
ברור שהסיגנל יושב בציפלינגן ואז חשוב מאוד.
אין בעיה.